Howdy, hi. It is Do Your Job Sports MLB Picks for May 29th, 2024. Let's get into it. First things first, we're going to review our previous picks from the previous day. First game, Cardinals at the Reds. We had Cardinals plus 105 on the money line. Cardinals dominate the Reds, are able to take care of the win. A final score of 7-1. I think the Cards have seriously turned a corner in this season. They started off the year really bad. But ever since their catcher Contreras got hurt, like broke his arm or something, getting hit with a swing, they've been playing really good baseball. Their manager is shit, but we won't talk about that. They got good veterans on the team. They should be something to look at betting wise within the next few weeks coming up. I think they continue this hot streak, and they're able to push their record to like 4 or 5 games over 500. Also, the Reds, that was a fluke series they had against the Dodgers. Do not think they will be beating teams like that again this season. They just proceeded to play really good baseball while the Dodgers were struggling to produce runs. Second game, Boston Red Sox at the Baltimore Orioles. We have the Red Sox plus 140 on the money line. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. The Red Sox bounce back after a bad game one and destroy the Orioles, winning the second game, final score of 8-3. Boston hopped out to a quick 2-0 lead at top of the first. Orioles come back and take it right back. In the bottom of the first, they were winning 3-2. They were not able to score another run, however, for the rest of the game. Boston produced 11 hits to get that 8 runs. I really do think the Orioles are severely overrated. They are one of the most inconsistent teams batting, I think, in the major leagues. They either produce 8 runs a game or they have 2. There's no 5, 6, 7 run games. It's either we score a ton or we score very little. So something to watch with Baltimore coming up. Next game, Toronto Blue Jays at the White Sox. We have the over 8.5 runs. Excuse me. Game is currently still being played. Score being 3-1. I think the bottom of the third just ended, so we are going to the top of the fourth now. Hopefully they keep scoring runs and they're able to keep producing. We're on pace to hit, so hopefully that keeps it up. 2 more games that are either taking place currently or yet to take place. We have the over 210.5 in the Mavs and Timberwolves game. This one does not look good. This one is probably fucked. The Mavs are playing like absolute dog shit. Current score in this one 42-36. Actually, not as dead as I thought. This one's kind of alive. It's not looking good, but it's not completely dead like I thought it was. They kind of pick it up here in the second quarter, so hopefully they keep scoring at a good pace. Then one that is not has not been thrown to the first pitch yet. Marlins plus 105 on the money line at San Diego. Hopefully the fast fish can go out there and beat those bum ass Padres. So with that being said, let's go on to our picks for the 29th. First game, it's really early. I think it's like 12:30 in the afternoon. So hopefully you watch this video before then. It is the Pirates at Detroit for game 1 of a doubleheader. Remember, this is only game 1, not betting game 2. Game 1 taking Tigers minus 120 on the money line. Tigers have Skubal on the mound, who is 6-1 on the year with a 2.25 ERA. The Pirates have Jones on the mound, who has a 3-4 record and an ERA of 3.05. Do not think there will be many runs scored in this one. If you wanted to take a look at the under, I don't hate it, but I like the Tigers money line more at basically the same price. Tigers have a little bit better offense, and they have the slight advantage in pitching as well, while also being home field. So I like the Tigers minus 120. Second game, it's the Diamondbacks and the Rangers. I'm taking the over of 8.5 runs. Both of these pitchers are horrible. Nelson has a 6.03 ERA, and Dunning for the Rangers has a 4.43 ERA. Both of these teams have not been hitting well in their previous series, but it's 2-4 in the current game in the top of the sixth, with the bases loaded and 0 outs. So I think this is the series where both these struggling teams play each other, and they start realizing, hey, all we got to do is put the barrel of the bat to the baseball, and that shit goes a pretty far ways. So let's fucking start doing that. So I think that happens a lot in this game with 2 bad pitchers. I'm surprised the over is only 8.5. Wouldn't be surprised if this jumps to 9. I still like it at 9. But if you can find it at 8.5, hammer that motherfucker. And second or last game on this slide, then we have two more in the next. I'm taking the Astros plus 100 money line against the Seattle Mariners. Astros have Justin Verlander on the mound. The Mariners have Kirby going for them. Astros have turned a serious corner in this season, much like the Cardinals. They're starting to play better baseball, while the Mariners are going the other direction. The Astros have the better lineup. They have Tucker. They have Altuve. They have Yordan Alvarez. They got a bunch of dogs in their lineup. Seattle does not. They have a overrated Julio Rodriguez. They have who else? J.P. Crawford. They have the first baseman, just like some fat white dude. So I don't know who the hell else they got, but it ain't a bunch of good motherfuckers. So give me the Astros plus 100 on the money line. Fuck them. Then we have the Royals plus 110 money line at the Twins. I'm ready to be hurt again, but this time the Royals have Lugo on the mound, who is 8-1 on the season with a 1.74 ERA, while the Twins have Oberg on the mound with a 4.33 ERA. I'm not sure why the Royals are plus 110. You see the differences in records, you see the differences in ERAs. The Royals have been playing pretty good baseball coming into this series, so I'm surprised why they're plus money. I'm not going to question it. I'm just going to accept it and then bet the Royals. Twins have semi-inconsistent bats. Royals have Salvi Perez, Bobby Witt Jr. They have some guys up top who can really do damage. The Twins don't. They have Carlos Correa, Byron Buxton. Meh. Neither of those two guys concern me, so give me the Royals plus 110 on the money line. Then we are back to betting the back to betting the Guardians, but not on the money line. We're going to take the over of 10.5 runs. The Guardians' bats are on fire recently, and they're playing in the Rocky Stadium. With the altitude in Colorado, that ball just goes a million miles up in the air and out of the stadium. The two pitchers in this one have 4.5 ERA respectively, so neither of them are pitching the lights out. They scored 14 runs. Not sure why I said put points in the first game. So I like the odds of them putting up a lot here as well. Current score in the second game of this series. Let me get a look at that to see what that's popping. We want our Guardians to win. Current score in the second one is 2-0 in the bottom of the second. So also looks like there's going to be some runs scored there. So I like the over of 10.5. The Guardians are playing well. The Rockies put up 8 runs in the first game. So yeah, let's see some runs scored there. And with that, that is going to do it for this video. I appreciate you guys subscribing, liking, watching the videos. Y'all been blowing me up recently. This shit kind of crazy. We got like 600, almost 700 views in our last video. Shit's nuts. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you do. And I'll catch you on the next video. Peace.